What's up, YouTube? This is Captain Manny here. Today, we're gonna be talking about a super coupon weld test. That's right. I did this super coupon weld test for a company. We're doing a shutdown in Arizona. It was a solar field that got fucking tornado. Well, I'm gonna try to make this video for people that have never take this test like me. Right here, we're doing 1/8 gap, and we're using 1/8 70S2 wire, and the tick gun we're using 1/8 tungsten. Just preference, you can use a 232nd tungsten, but most people I like to use 1/8 tungstens instead of 332nd. A lot of people don't say what kind of size tungstens they have. We're gonna tag the super coupon, position it. Once you position it, you cannot move it. You have to leave it there. Stay still. God damn it. It was fucking hot. Fucking trying to tag this super coupon with no gloves. Yeah, it was too getting hot. I was like, quick. Gosh. Alright. So yeah, like I was saying, I took the super coupon test, which I failed. I'm not gonna lie. So that's why we're making this video. My friend here is taking the test. The one day I went there and take the test, there was 3 guys. One of them passed. They were almost done with their test. So they told me when they left, yeah, I passed, and then 2 of them were like, oh shit, we fell. I was like, fuck. But shit happens, you know. Like my cause they test this, they did an X-ray on these ones, and they X-rayed them on top, on the side, and on the bottom. So mine fell on the bottom, but now I know why. It was too much porosity because of 7018. But I retook it later on and I passed, but the shutdown was almost done. So, but anyways, right here he's doing the root, tick root. With this super coupon, you do a tick root with tick, and then 7018 all the way out. That's right. We got here like around 10:30 in the morning, and it was like 4 hours to finish it. So I know a welder that finished it in 2.5 hours. Yeah, he was fast. But average, 2.5 hours if you're fast. To like my first super coupon, it took me almost 4.5 hours. It took me to finish and fail. But an average, I would say 3 hours to 5 hours, I guess. So now he's gonna do a hot pass on it. My friend over here, he always never start on the bottom, like right in the middle. Like he will start like probably half inch past the middle to the right, and then where he's and then hat pass it. The temperature on the machine, he had it up for the hat pass. He had it 118, and for the root he had it so he had it at 88 for the root, something like that. I mean, just preference. You can they sell these super coupons. I don't know what website they sell them, but or you can go to to some metal body shops that those companies that sell you the pipes and metal. Sometimes they have them. So if you want to practice, if you're gonna take a super coupon test, you can to see what kind of temperatures you're gonna weld the super coupon. Right now he's doing a hat pass. And by the way, he did a little tip here. He hat passed it once, and then he did a second hat pass. Yeah, I was like, damn. And you can tell if there's one hat pass or two hot passes. The inspector came. He's like, because every once you do your route, well, on this case, I don't know if it happens all the time, but we finished that. When you finish your route, he will come and see it, make sure penetrates all the way, make sure it's okay. Otherwise, he'll probably tell you to stop right there. Be like, either fix it, or I don't know if he can give you another coupon to do again. But every time you do your route or hot pass, he'll come inspect it. So this is 2 hot passes right here. It doesn't look like there's 2 hot passes in there. The reason why he did 2 hot passes is because when you're doing your when you start doing the 70-18 all the way out, you don't want to blow through the route or to the hot pass. As I hear somebody, when I was doing my weld test, somebody was doing the 70-18, and I was welding and all of a sudden I hear I was like, man, that's not a good sound. Yeah, he make a big hole, and he actually did fail. So that's the reason he did 2 hot passes on this. Well, he told me every super coupon, or he always do 2 hot passes. I was like, well, that's not bad. I mean, you reinforce the first hot pass, so when you start doing 70-18 like he's doing right now, you don't blow through it. So right now we're gonna do 70-18, one on the bottom, all the way around, and then you do another one on the top. So that's 2, and then after that you do 3, one on the bottom, one in the middle, one on top, and then you do 4, and so on until you get until you finish the super coupon. At first this super coupon, I thought it was I was like, man, there's a lot of weld, and it is, but once you do your route, your TIG, and then you do your hot pass, in this case 2 hot passes, doesn't really take a lot to finish it. It's just that's pretty much 2, 5, like 13 passes with 70-18, something like that. Because you do 2, and then you do 3, that's 5, and then you do 4, that's 9, and then you either cap it with 5 or 4 passes. But yeah, this is super coupon test. It was for a shutdown. Worst company I worked for, they were not paying good, and they didn't give a fuck about safety, not at all. There were people grinding without face shoes. They were using forklifts as a man lifts. Bunch of shit. They didn't give a shit. They didn't have fire extinguishers. They only have like a few. Every time we were welding, they wouldn't have a fire extinguisher. I mean, we wouldn't mind, but I mean, you go through all these safety courses and all these safety training. They always talk about, safety is number 1, safety first, stuff like that, And yeah, this company, probably one of the worst companies I ever worked for. I haven't worked for that many companies, but I graduated in 2015 from welding school, so it's only been a year and a half or so almost 2 years working for companies. But it is what it is, you know. Once you get the job and, you know, if you pass the test, you know, a lot of people didn't mind not having to. I mean, we were getting shit done, you know, a lot of shit done because, you know, we're taking shortcuts, no safety shit, you know, like no fail shoes, no hard work. They were using a one hard work permit for like a bunch of people. But, you know, we finished everything. Nobody got hurt. So I guess that's good. But yeah, this is the super coupon, they call it. It was the first time doing this super coupon right here. So funny. And there's some videos, you know, with for super coupons probably as bad as this one. I don't have the best camera. You know, I don't have one of those cameras that you can see when you're welding. Or I don't know how they do it, but I just make this video so can, you know, hopefully somebody, if it's in school or I don't know, if it's never done one of these, probably, you know, can at least see how it's, at least see it, you know, see one. Because when I went and did this one, I couldn't find that many videos of super coupons, you know, like to tell me or like at least see how it goes down. Like over here, he's grinding after you do the two first runs with 7018. He's grinding them down a little bit, you know, to make it kind of flat for the next 3 passes. And when you do that too, you can see if you have any porosity. You know, when you're grinding the first 2 passes, you grind a little bit, and if you see any porosity, you can fix it, or, you know, just grind it down. So it's good if you do that, you know, grind every time you do your 7018 passes, you know, you can grind them down a little bit. You can make it flat and take any porosity that you might have, if any. You know, it's better not to have none. But if you have any, you can grind it down and fix it, or just grind it out a little bit. Sometimes it's just a little bit. He also you never want to strike. Like if you stop like in the middle, you don't want to start your next rod right there. Like you can strike, like he was striking in outside the coupon, you know, like on the walls, and then he will meet where he left and start welding from there, because that's when you get more porosity when you start the rods. At least that's what they told me, the weld inspector. When I fell, he's like, yeah, he gave me some tips. He showed me the x-ray. I never seen an x-ray before, and I could see the porosity. I mean, you can have some porosity in this weld test, but, you know, it's limited. You cannot pass certain amount of porosity, you know. But it is what it is, you know. You go out there, take your weld test. So right now he's doing the 3 passes over the 2 that he did with 7018. So you start with your TIG root and then a hot pass. In this case, we did 2 hot passes, and then you do 2 more. You start with 2 passes with 7018, 1 on bottom, 1 on top, and then you do 3, 1 on the bottom, 1 in the middle, and 1 on top. And you can see he's getting, you know, closer to the wall. So after these 3 passes, you do 4, you know, 2 on the bottom, 1 in the middle, or 1 on the bottom, 1 in the middle, and, you know, 2 on top. So that's 4. And after that, you can either do 4 or 5 passes to cap it. Alright, and another tip you can do, like you can see here, you can put your file right there inside the coupon and use it as a you know, so you can put your hand in there if you need to for adjustment and to be comfortable, you know, because you have to be comfortable. If you're not comfortable without that, you know, you can try that. I did try it a couple times, you know, it kind of helps a little bit, you know. You can see here it gives you a little help. And so yeah, this is the super coupon for anybody that is gonna take this weld test. Well, there's some tips here if you want to see them. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll try to answer them in the comments. And we'll see you next video. See what welding take us. And this is the cap. It did five passes. Alrighty. See you next time.